I mean, I can't even believe that the world has not intervened.
Why
That
not?
you see that? That you see that? What more do you have to see?
Hey, here's a feel-good story. Guess what? This is from July 21st. Israel bombed a kindergarten in Gaza City.
Finally.
So I can't watch it.
I can't either.
Yeah, I don't want to see that neither.
So Israel bombed a kindergarten in Gaza yesterday, then waited for they did a double tap. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
So you bomb someone and then you wait for the rescue workers to come and then you bomb the rescue workers.
Gosh, Jimmy, I'd hate to see what the most immoral army in the world does.
Can you imagine bombing kindergartners?
Well, I'm not the most moral army in the world, so of course not. I'm not the most moral army, so how could I even envision something? I'm not as moral as the IDF that does that, so no, I cannot.
So,
oh, I love Israel so much, I just want to squeeze them. Hey, why wouldn't they do that if they traffic your kids through Epstein? Why wouldn't they do that? They've done all kinds of things to kids.
I mean, you see those kids? There's this little kids, 5-year-old kids.
Yeah, but they're my genetic enemy, and I'm an Ashkenazi. So get them all out. Hey, why doesn't Egypt take the kids in if I'm not supposed to kill them outright? Why doesn't Egypt take them or Jordan? Just because I stole their country, why doesn't Jordan take them?
So what is a double tap? So this is the definition from Grok. It refers to a tactic where a drone conducts an initial missile or bomb strike on a target, followed by a second strike shortly afterwards. The second strike often targets first responders, such as medics or civilians, who rush to the scene to assist the wounded from the initial attack. This practice aims to maximize casualties or disrupt rescue efforts, but it is highly controversial and widely criticized. It has been accused of violating international humanitarian law, as it may intentionally target non-combatants or medical personnel, which is prohibited under the Geneva Convention. The term that has been notably associated with U.S. drone operations in regions like Pakistan, Yemen, Somalia, as reported by human rights organizations and media outlets.
Oh, I just want to drink Obama in like Stephen Colbert when I hear that.
So how you could still support... I mean, I couldn't even watch 10 seconds of that video. With that little kid with blood on his face.
Is it wrong?
Is it wrong? Is it wrong? Is it wrong? Haska Mania wedding party. So the Haska Mania wedding party airstrike was an attack by the United States forces on July 6, 2008, in which 47 Afghans were killed. The targeted group was escorting a bride to a wedding ceremony in the group's village. This is in Afghanistan. The United States government denied that civilians were killed in the incident. An investigation by the Afghan government disagreed and determined 47 civilians, including the bride, were killed.
And the whistleblower was sent to prison.
Here, this is from Wikipedia. This is the summary of the events. On July 6, 2008, many Afghan civilians were walking in an area called Kamala in Haska Menya district of the eastern province of Nangarhar when the group stopped for a rest. It was hit in succession by 3 bombs from the United States military aircraft. The first bomb hit a group of children who were walking ahead of the main procession, killing all of them instantly. A few minutes later, the aircraft returned and dropped a second bomb in the center of the group, killing many women. The bride and the 2 girls survived the second bomb, but were killed by a third bomb while trying to escape from the area. Haj Khan, one of the 4 elderly men who were escorting the party, stated that his grandson was killed and that there were body parts everywhere. So that's what war is. That's what that's what we're over there bringing freedom and democracy. We're protecting women's. Remember they said we're protecting women's rights in Afghanistan? Can you imagine? And so
women are
of course
banned from going to exploding classes.
so Israel is no different than the United States in that regard.
Yeah. Yeah, don't blame it all on Israel. America's the devil too.
Yes. So that's I mean, I can't even believe that the world has not intervened.
Why
That
not?
you see that?
And-
That you see that? What more do you have to see?
Well, we have weather weapons, Jimmy. So what are they going
Yes.
to do about it? Nothing. And they have better propaganda than North Korea could ever afford or dream of. So what are you going to do about it? Nothing. People aren't even going to acknowledge just basic truth. They're going to live in fantasy land. You don't have to kill nobody. You could just stop being a chump, but they're not going to do that because your career. And they're squeezing everybody now economically. So what are you going to make waves? No, you're going to keep your head down and do your job, which is what my friends say when I hammer them with this shit relentlessly. I'm quite notorious for it. But I'll keep going until you go, I just want to keep my head down and do my job. I got like 4 people to say it. Just say it and I'll leave you alone. Just say it. Tell me you're a cow and I'll just leave you alone.
So they say, I just want to keep my head down and do my job. They say that stuff.
Exact words I'm quoting from at least 4 people. Because they come back at you, but they don't know shit. And I, unfortunately, know shit, which I hate.
Yeah.
And so I'll just keep coming and coming and coming until they break down.
Yeah, that's
then
what
leave 'em alone when
that's
they
what happened to me
admit
with
they're a punk.
that's what happened to me with Hillary Clinton. I knew all about Hillary Clinton. My friends in Hollywood who were supporting her, they don't know anything about her. Just like Kamala Harris, they have no idea she locked up black women and mothers of kids and black people, and the federal government had to sue her to get her to release overcrowded prisons, even after the judge had told her to do it twice. And they don't know anything.
Let me quote Kyle Kinane to you last time I saw him. Well, I know Kyle Kinane. I like him. He goes, you know too much stuff. That's a quote. He meant that. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Kyle. I know too much stuff. And now you have to, because I do.
I
like Kyle. That was not fair what I did to him, but his friends were cool as shit. And it was good for him to have to hear this shit. So I don't regret it. I'm helped by my friend Kyle Kinane. What's the problem?
Yeah, I haven't. I really haven't. I haven't seen any of those people in such a long time.
People are still going to Netflix as a joke auditions. These losers, like
what is that? What is a Netflix as a joke?
It's the latest thing for dumb whores to go to and suck up and tolerate being sexually assaulted. It's the same. Like they're all lining up to get in the dragon's mouth, no matter what happens in Hollywood. Hey, we don't get the Epstein files, but the good news is Diddy's coming home. A lot of people are aspiring to go to his parties. Forever.
So you mean their festival? Netflix is a joke. People are auditioning for that festival.
It's just like a new comic thing. I can't tell you how many.
It's like so they don't do the Montreal Festival anymore. They do that, and that's like they have their new faces or something.
I mean, I don't think it's literally that, but it is kind of, like, because Jeff L's like whatever. So that's probably the new thing if you're new. When you were coming up, they probably still at Aspen Comedy Festival, right?
Yeah, I went to that's where I met Joe Rogan.
Yeah, so that ended by the time I got to Montreal. The getting the holding deal stuff had ended, although Kevin Hart got one when he went, but because the guy Chicken famously humped his stool.
Yeah, and
they stopped just giving money. Like
so it was after that.
Ukraine.
So they threw all that money at Chicken. And then
they used to fund sitcoms like it was Ukraine, but they had better sense than the people that funded Ukraine.
It was such a scandal that they stopped giving out development deals after that.
How about you just fire that person that gave him that development deal and everybody that greenlit that guy humping a stool?
He ended up.
Chicken committed slip and slide because comics hated him. They blamed him. They didn't blame the scumbag industry. They blamed this poor hack that ended up taking his own life because it got to him.
Did it?
Yeah, that's how that ended up. Why are you mad at the guy humping the stool? You're not mad at your agent and the industry? No, I want to have a relationship with power. Mm-hmm. Like the great Crystal Ball once said.
Come see us in Oxnard, California, Rutherford, New Jersey, Manhattan, New York, Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver, Appleton, Wisconsin, Rosemont, and Chicago, Illinois. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.